So we got a reaction of the worst mistakes guys make in their 20s. I want to check this out, see what this guy's all about. I always find it interesting of watching these kind of videos just because to see what kind of information some of these YouTubers are putting out. If they're putting out, you know, false information, wrong information, if they're leading people in the wrong type of way. Because there's red pill YouTubers, blue pill YouTubers, etc. Stuff like that. I always like checking this kind of stuff out. So, yeah. So we're just going to get right into it.
Everybody, it's your boy tpindell. Welcome back to another video. Today's video is about the biggest mistakes men make in their 20s. Ladies, this is gonna cross over to y'all a little bit also, or if you want to watch this and share this with your man, significant other, brother, do that too. Stop being over concerned about social media approval. A lot of people get tied up in this. Do not let this get to you. It's sad to say, but most people don't even like you that much anyway. Some people are just following you just to be nosy. If you don't believe,
I completely 100% agree. You can see this on most of, you know, females pages that do like OnlyFans and stuff like that. They only like, and it mostly goes for females, to be honest. This is even, I don't even know guys that really look for, you know, approval on social media. I feel like this should be more towards females because they're the ones that's posting thirst traps and all this stuff. When a lot of the people, they don't really like y'all like that. Sad to say.
believe me, this is a fact about that. Post a picture or a video and see how many likes it gets. Might get like 50 likes, 100 likes. Then post something on your story. There will be 5 times more people viewing your story than liking your pictures. Why don't those same people like your pictures but they view your story? They just want to see what the hell you're doing. They nosy as hell. They don't want to support your movement. They don't want to repost your stuff, but they ass want to see what's going on. And most people on the internet, they're lying anyway. Most people don't post when they're stressed the hell out, when they're doing bad. You see, everybody's posting this stock market shit. It's like stock market this, oh, this is on the rise, I told you.
100% true. 100%. And I know that for a fact. So you see all these females, you know, Fashion Nova females, all they do is post pictures of them on vacation, this and that. It's 100% true. 100%. They are not living their best lives. Nobody's living their best lives. They could try to live their best lives, but they don't post when they're going through stress and this and that, when they're going through heartbreak and this and that. I would love to see one of them do that and see how many likes it gets, or you know, even, you know, just show, be vulnerable. NF is the only person, NF is the only person that I know in social media and entertainment industry who is vulnerable like that. NF is the only one. People can learn a lot from him.
This is how much money I made. To say, why aren't you posting when you take L's, when you're losing? You
post them L's.
Failures online. You see a bunch of people in a relationship looks perfectly happy. You don't even know she's spending all his money and he's stressed the hell out, or he beating the hell out of her. They don't post.
Exactly. Y'all just see pretty much people post what they want you to see. And there's a meme that I seen that says that Instagram, that shit's for the birds, I'm good for, because people only post what they want you to see, and most of them are fake. There's a meme out there that says that.
That kind of stuff. They just post the good stuff, or the stuff they want you to see and how they want their life to appear. Getting an education is important, but getting an education does not automatically mean you're going to be successful. I tell people all the time, go to college, it's a great experience, but I also understand college is not for everyone. I enjoyed college because of the partying, I met dope people, and I got to get an education, and I played college football, so that was dope for me. It's not going to be for everybody else. Nothing like someone going to college, getting 40, 50, 60, $70,000 in debt, having no job to show for it. You get out of college and they're like, oh, we want you to have 5 years experience. Bitch, how? How are you gonna have that experience? You just went to college. And I was a student athlete and they wanted me to have experience. I wasn't even allowed to work. The NCAA was just pocketing all the money, bitch. They gave me that little ass $2,000 a semester meal plan and said, hey, we're even. Jobs want experience. You get out of school, you're in debt. You're already gonna be behind the 8 ball. That this is the time of entrepreneurship. I've always said this. I have always said this. And I feel like this is 100% true. A lot of millionaires say the same thing. You know, a lot of people, they go to school and they get in debt, and
You know, till this day, I believe the school was not for me. I went to college for a dental assistant, and I wish I didn't, to be honest. I wish I just would have stuck to my entrepreneurship back then and grew. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm good now. I'm doing it now. And that's what matters. So you need to find your path. If you want to work a 8 to 5, 9 to 5 job, you know, then so be it. But for me, that was not it. This, I believe, a lot of people are going this route more these days.
Or just getting a trade. I got a friend that's a firefighter, and he didn't go to college. I think he started becoming a firefighter when he was like 22, 23, and now he's, I think, 36, 37. He can retire in 4 or 5 years. And then the crazy part, like, you can be a firefighter, you can be a police officer, you can be any of that without a college degree. What he did, if you want to move up, you want to be a lieutenant, you want to be a chief, you have to have a degree. He worked 6 or 7 years and then did school online and got a degree. So now he got money to pay for the school, so he was never in debt. It's ways that you don't have to do it things the traditional way that they try to put and instill in us. Just have a plan and do it your way, and don't overly stress out, oh, I got to go to school, or I got to go get my master's. I know hella people that have their BA, a master's, 2 masters, and aren't doing anything with that, and might not be doing any damn thing at all. They just got them hoes hanging on the wall, and that's it. It's chilling. It looks nice. They collecting dust. I love all the paperwork. Oh, is that your accent wall? Oh no, just more paperwork. I repeat again, I'm not trying to steer anybody away from school. Like, school is really dope. You're gonna find out so much about yourself at that next level. But I'm just telling y'all, anything you wanna do, if you wanna be successful, it's gonna take hard work, dedication, and consistency. It's not gonna happen overnight. And most people that you think it happened overnight for, it didn't. You just seen them. You didn't see the work, the grind. They didn't post about the struggle, and that's the same for anybody. Shit, that's the same for me. Strap up your boots and buckle your chin strap. Another huge mistake men make in their 20s is dating and courting women. Like, okay, you like somebody, you want to get to know somebody, that's cool, but it can be such a waste of money if you dating somebody new every month, every week. You're courting someone new. You're literally paying hundreds of thousands of dollars to get to know somebody. That is the dumbest thing ever. Stop dating and courting. Do not make that a main focus. Oh, I got to go on a date.
Listen to this dude. This is 100% true. Listen to this dude.
I gotta go on a date. No, figure something else out. Hit the beach. Go for a walk. You don't got to go out to eat dinner and buy drinks and do all this and be spending $100, $200 a night for somebody you don't even know. Stop doing it. Hey, stop simping. And then even with dating and courting, that becomes timely. That's time that you can't get back. Because there's gonna be some people you go out on a date with and be like, oh, I'm never gonna see this person again. Oh, this person's not for me. It's just time and money wasted. Get you some friends. Get you some group of friends. Meet someone on a friendship level first. You feel me? You're not even gonna come out the pocket that much like that, because they already gonna care about you. Y'all gonna have a friendship. You already know what each other's gonna be financially, so you don't even want nobody to be struggling like that. You really care about somebody. Why would you want somebody to go spend $50, $100, $200 on a dinner date or a meal or movies or drinks? You're gonna be like, oh no, you know what I'm saying? We're on the budget. Let's do something simple. You know what I'm saying? We can hit Pollo Tropical. We can hit the Denny's or something like that, and it'll still be fun and festive. It don't gotta be this whole done up internet lifestyle, drinking champagne, I'm on the rooftop of this, doing that. Like, it's the dumbest thing. And me personally, I don't know, I really don't even like eat.
I ain't gonna lie, rooftops are nice though. I ain't gonna lie.
Not like that anyway. Like, why? I'd rather be in the privacy of my own home, but just get my food and go. Why do I want to be around a bunch of damn strangers? I don't know who's cooking my food in the back. I can't see it. I don't know. They might be sweating over top the food. It's just a lot going on with eating out. The service could be poor. You still got to tip. It's nuts. If I was y'all, I would just stress more of the friendship joint and then get to know somebody like that. If you out here in these streets and you're just trying to knock something down, then that's a whole another subject. Good luck with that. But stop wasting your time and your money and going on all of these dates and courting all these people. And that's one of the biggest mistakes you're gonna make in your 20s. If I could compile back through my 20s how much money I spent on dating, drinks, and partying, I know for a fact I probably spent well over $10,000, $15,000, $20,000.
Damn, son.
Easy, man. Like, it's crazy. Another mistake men make is thinking money will make you happy. It won't. It's cool to have a goal. Like, I had a goal. I was like, oh, okay, I want to make $30,000 a year. I want to make $50,000 a year. I want to make $100,000 a year. I want to make $250,000 a year. And I knocked all those goals out, and it didn't make me happy. Well, what are you gonna do? Buy more things that don't make you happy? I want a nice car. I buy a Range Rover, and I'm like, oh, I got a Range Rover. shit, a year later, I see another car I want. Damn, I thought I wanted this car. It's never ending. So you're gonna have to find happiness in something else. Family, friends, a hobby, fitness. You gotta find something you love, and that'll really make you happy. But money
and
will
stick with
not
it too.
do it. And even if you're out there and you think it will because you're struggling financially right now, you're probably struggling financially for a reason. If you had more money, you probably would still spend out of your means and still would be broke. People who make $1,000 a month and live a certain way, then make $10,000 a month and then be like, oh, I want all this new stuff. I want designer this. I want to be doing this. I want to party here. I want this type of car. Now you are still broke because you never even established a great way of budgeting. So making more money will do nothing for you because you're just going to spend it in more reckless and dumb ways. Money can do a lot of things for you. It can make you popular. It can make more people fake like you. And what I mean by that, they'll like you while you have your money, and then when you don't have your money anymore, they won't be around you. You can see that with stars. They have these big ass entourages. And then when it's done, when they're not cool or in the hot seat or popping or got the clout, people are dispersed because they can't use you anymore. Everybody has like an alternative motive. If you want to flash your money, certain things come along with that, and it'll bring certain people into your life. So, you know, you can have all of that stuff, that designer stuff, whatever. Everybody's getting Gucci, everybody's getting Dior. Remember, it was Burberry, man. Like it's always gonna be something new. So it really doesn't matter. All of those things don't matter, especially if you ain't grow up and you ain't come up around it. Like we not even in those commercials. Like I'm just talking about like myself, like being black. Like, man, it's one black person for every 10 people in a Gucci commercial or whatever. They don't even promote that for us, but we make these brands so huge. You got Cardi B or a rap about she loves those Balenciagas, the ones that look like socks. Their sales for that shoe go up 500 or 1,000%.
When it comes to trimming your balls,
not only that, she makes money off of it and probably gets free products. So,
like, you want to put some socks on, put some socks on. You want to put some socks with a sole at the bottom, go get an insole, put a sock on, and Gorilla Glue the sock to the insole, so, and you got some at home made Balenciagas. A lot of people spend their whole 20s dwelling on the past. They'll be 23, wondering why they didn't do something different at 20. They'll be 27, wondering why they didn't do something at 24, 25. Stop dwelling on the past. Don't even dwell at all. You cannot dwell on the past, and you cannot dwell on the future. You have to live in the time period that you're in. Okay, you want to look forward a week, a month, a year, cool. But you can't be thinking back. There's nothing you can do. If you got a time machine, let me know, bitch. I'm trying to jump in the time machine. But you don't have no time machine. So don't dwell on the past at all. And it's so crazy because you see it in every level. You see it in relationship level. You see it in a educational level. You see it in a financial level. You see people, even like stocks are so huge right now. They'll be like, oh my God, man, I should have went all in on GameStop. Hey, but you didn't.
Why he do that voice though?
What are you gonna do tomorrow?
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, the lotto hit. Those were all my siblings' birthdays. I should have played the lotto. I should have played. I would have been a 278 millionaire. But you didn't. That's why I always thought it was funny when people used to ask you, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you see yourself in 10 years? You gotta really think about how the world is moving right now. 10, 12 years ago, there were only 100 YouTube partners. Like, it was only like 100, 200 people that were getting paid from YouTube. Everybody was just doing YouTube for free, for fun. You need somewhere to store your video content. Now look at us. This wasn't even available. I literally became, I guess, a YouTuber before it was a such thing as being a YouTuber. 15 years ago, there was no Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter,
MySpace.
Here. But now through this, it's so many different streams of revenue and different things you can do to make money. Businesses are exploring other options of even being online, shopping online. Like, it was no Amazon. Like, so you can't say, what do you see yourself? New shit is coming up every other year, every 5 years. You don't know what you're gonna be doing. The world changes. Your goals and your plans are gonna change. So you just can't hone in and focus. This is what I wanna do. This is what I'm gonna be. And this is how it's gonna happen. That sounds great, but what about when life in the world happens? You have to adapt and adjust. If you would have told me 20 years ago that we are not going to have a Toys R Us, a KB Toy, a Circuit City, that Chuck E.
That's my generation right there. KB Toys, yo. Toys R Us, yo. Circuit City, man. If you do not know these companies, those were the best companies. I was there every weekend buying a new toy from when I worked and mowed lawns when I was young. Oh my God, those were the spots. As you see these right here, I used to have a lot of those when I was young. KB Toys, they'd be $5 action figures, whatever, blah blah blah. But now they're getting rare. They're getting expensive to collect. What's the spots, man?
Cheese was about to go out of it. I would be like, stop it. Ain't no way. We lost sports authority, fam. We don't know. You don't know what the hell's happening in 5 years. Thinking you have to be the best at one thing. This goes back to multiple streams of revenue. Being able to do multiple things. Being a jack of all trades. You do not have to hone in and just focus on one thing. That was such a thing that was taught to us. Oh no, you can't do this, do that, do that. You gotta focus on this. If you wanna be great, you gotta do just this. And I think a person that did a little bit of everything and then just focus on one thing was Kevin Hart. A lot of times people say, oh, you wanna be an actor, you gotta just focus on acting. You can't do stand up, you can't be funny, you gotta just focus and hone. Nah, you can do what you want. Just have a plan or get a team. Have a group of like-minded people around you that are gonna support you. You don't have to be the best at that one thing. You can be great at anything. All you really do is gotta outwork the person next to you. Just have a grind. Push yourself. Nobody, if you can't push yourself, nobody's gonna push you. I can encourage you, give you compliments all day long, every day. If you don't have that in you, instilled in you, and you don't have that drive in you, it's just not gonna happen. And I even take this back to football. I hate always relating to sports, but I'm gonna do it again right here. There were people in high school and in college that were more physically talented than I am. It's gonna be somebody that is bigger than you or stronger than you or faster.
Why he sound like he just got hurt?
My knowledge of the game or my work ethic or my knowledge to be able to stay eligible and stay on the field was better than theirs. People will get weeded out. Talent does not always win. You don't think it was other Michael Jordans out there that didn't make it through the system? You don't think it was other LeBron James that didn't make it through family issues, drugs, education, that just didn't make it through the system? You don't think that there were people out there that were even better than me, but just worked harder, and that's why they went further? Of course it is. It works both ways. And that's even as far as YouTube. Like, it's just how life is. So you're really gonna put yourself and set yourself where you wanna be. Do people get lucky? Is it about who you know sometimes? Yeah, don't dwell on it. We just talked about that a few joints ago. Focus. Keep pushing and keep grinding. A lot of people don't think so, but men focus on this too. Some people think women focus on it more, but fellas, do not stress out in your 20s searching for love, kids and marriage and having a timeline. Focus on self-love and growth. A lot of people jump into these relationships and they're not even healed or loving themselves. Ain't nobody gonna love you if you don't love yourself. We are not our parents, and I get it. Like, we were raised a certain way, so you look, so you kind of want to like implement and do the same thing that was kind of taught to you. But it doesn't have to be that way. I be sitting down and talking to my homies all the time, or we even talk at the barbershop, and women are totally excited. Like, that's a goal. Like, oh, I want to be married and I want to be a mom. Women, that's where they grow up. Like, men don't grow up on that. Men like, oh, we gotta make this money, we gotta provide, we gotta do this, and that's like just what was how we were brought up. But just even talking to men, what are the benefits in this day and age for men, even with marriage and kids? Like, you are literally rolling the dice. It's high risk, not low reward, but like middle reward, because we taking the L in divorce court, and even the damn wedding day in itself is just glamored up about the women. They get a whole separate song when they walk down, bitch. Where is my song? I want y'all to play "Girl, You Look Good, Won't You Back That Ass Up" when I walk down. You feel me? And then when she come down, I want to come down backwards because she's gonna be back in the thing. All right, let's get back on task. But for real, the power is just such in the title. Like, even if you're like strong Christian, you're strong, you believe in all of this and all of that, and that's awesome, that's great. I believe too. But in the Bible and all that stuff, they never said, hey, we about to go down to the courthouse and sign some contracts and stuff. Jesus ain't never do that. They ain't never do none of that. Stop blaming others for the position that you're in. No one wants to hear you complain about the position you're in. There's nobody to blame but yourself. Oh, your daddy left you. Oh, your mama ain't eating enough breast milk. Okay, but what are you going to do now?
Your mama didn't give you enough breast milk. Like I said. Unfortunately, that's right. A lot of people will make excuses. Just don't do it this year.
And most people don't want to hear you complain because they got their own damn problems. Like, that's real talk. Like, people will really separate themselves from you the more you complain. Like, nobody wants to be around a complainer. If you got some issues or you going through something, go see somebody. All right, drugs. Let's just get right into it. Through your 20s, it could be a wild time. That's when you're supposed to party, you're supposed to do the most and have the most fun. And a lot of people experiment, but them drugs will have your ass looking like you're 52 when you're 32. All that drinking, tear your liver up, tear your kidney up, you will be looking old as hell, crazy. Do it at your own risk. I'm not saying don't have fun, I'm not saying don't experiment, be safe, but too much drinking, too much smoking cigarettes, all of this stuff, like that's your body. You really just tearing your body to shreds. Do I have fun sometimes? Do I have a little apple juice here and there? Yes, I do, but I'm just saying, it's in moderation. If you go throughout your whole 20s and you partying hard, you doing drugs, you drinking, you smoking, you're going to be able to tell. And then how you going to be able to tell? Look at your people that's your age around you. There's no way you're drinking and smoking and doing all them drugs and stuff that you're taking care of your body. You're going to look like trash. I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all. Can we talk? Can we be family here? And last but not least, tapping on the drugs issue. I said, don't neglect your health. Take care of your body. You only got one body, one soul. Like, you know, and it's very hard once you get out of shape to get back into shape. Coming up young, teenage years, everybody's in shape, everybody's looking good for the most part. You hit your 20s, metabolism change, hit the 30s, definitely changed. For women, it's a little different. But if you're not taking care of yourself and you're not putting effort into your body, it's gonna show, and it's gonna be hard for you to start working out at like 30 or 35. It's not gonna happen for you. And you can go get some plastic surgery, you go get something, go get your tummy tuck, go do whatever you want. Fellas be getting that stuff too, especially in Miami. But you're still not gonna work out. It's coming back, fam. Like I cut out fast food 6-7 years.
It's coming back. It's coming back, fam. He said even guys be getting that, especially out of Miami. Alright, well, my reaction, this is definitely a video I would want every guy in their 20s to see, even some females, especially because the first one, I believe that touched on a lot of females. Yeah, it's good stuff. I'm happy to see YouTubers like this making good videos like this. I'm happy to share it with you guys. Go ahead and hit that notification bell. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You already know what time it is. Till next time.